Hi, welcome everyone to another episode of Let's Talk Special Economic Zones. I'm your host, Ainsley Brown, and in today's episode, we're going to talk about special economic zones and public-private partnerships. Now, public-private partnerships are often, well, windy, is often used as a model by governments to um, allocate or transfer or handle risks associated with building out infrastructure, but also operating certain types of infrastructure. Can be ports, bridges, highways, hospitals, even prisons, etc., etc. There are advantages and disadvantages of the PPP model, generally speaking, and then there's of course submodels within it. Several of them vary. You can have something that's called a build, own, transfer. You can have a variation of that, which is build, own, operate, transfer. So the build, own, transfer is basically, the private sector comes in, builds it. Um, you know, so they own, they operate, and then having, they get a concession for a certain number of years to operate the facility or whatever it is that they've been given, like a hospital or a bridge or a road. And then, and in this case, a SEZ, um, they're given a certain amount of years, and then they have to transfer it back over to the government. And typically, that's done on government lands. So the government is putting in um, the lands as its equity within the stake, or it could be something that's built already, and then the private sector is coming in simply to operate. So other models such as design, build, finance, operate, DB, FO. There's Bolt, which is build, own, lease, transfer, and then LDO, lease, develop, operate, and there are countless other variations. These are models used in around the world to build out zones, but not just build out, but to operate zones. The government could have built the zone already and then decides to divest itself of it. It can divest itself fully, which is basically like a sale, or it can say, well, we still want to retain ownership of the asset, but the operations we're going to transfer over to private sector. And as I said before, there's positives and negatives in pursuing any sort of model like this, right? But they're definitely legitimate and are used around the world to carry out special economic zone projects. So just wanted to raise the awareness around the connection between zones and PPPs, public-private partnerships. So if you like this episode, please like, subscribe, share. If you want to see me do something specific, just leave me a comment down below and I'll get right back to you.